So I made part of a video last week of how I make my venison chili. So I'm just gonna kind of keep this going. I told you last week you take your venison, start thawing it, and then I made a joke about waiting 12 hours. So currently right now I'm taking my pan. Yeah, we make goulash, and I'm trying to get all the junk out of the pan. So there, take my pan, I'm heating it up, and so I'm going to take my packs of meat here, and I am going to slowly add in, let's make this, yeah, so I'm going to slowly add in my my venison packs here. So I shot this last year. That's the trick with the venison chili here. You have to shoot it yourself. Grind it up, package it up yourself. What makes it taste so good. So it gives it all the love flavor. So, okay, so I'm putting it in here. It's thawed. Putting it in my pan. I'll show you in a second here. You're hearing Luke in the background. Hearing Luke in the background. And he'll join with you in a second. Might not see him. Probably won't see him. But wipe some of the blood off my hands onto that rag. So I got my venison burger in my pan here. I'm gonna slowly heat this up. Hey, look, we figured out an angle. So I switched to a different spot. Nice and browned. I'll make this so you can see it. Nice and brown, not burnt. Just a little bit of salt in there. So, now we're to the crock pot part. Crock pot liner. These things are awesome. I don't know how I ever got by without one before. Other side. Boom. Make your cleanup so much better. Okay? So, put your liner in. Take your meat. Turn your crock pot on high. That's how I make it. Add my meat in. Really simple, really simple. So I know some people, this is home canned tomato juice. You can use whatever tomato juice you got. I know some people that, like me, can't get that off. Cool, some people have like a little gripper. I just take a butter knife, smack the brim, just enough to dent it. You'll see little dings in it. Spins right off now. Then take your knife, put it in just on the edge, peel out away from you slowly. You'll hear the air suck into the jar, otherwise you make a big mess. Repeat. Whatever. So, 1 to 1. 1 pound of meat, 1 can tomato juice. And then, my family doesn't like this, but I do. So I take black beans, or not black beans, kidney beans, cut them open, drain them, so you cut the can lid, drain it in the sink, and then put the beans in. My family doesn't like it, and we're eating it with my family today. And then, try and make this so you can kind of see it. So I take bay leaves. Don't eat these, they don't taste good, but it helps with the flavor when they're stewing, like when it's simmering. I take like 2 bay leaves, put them in there, and then as you're cooking it or you're ladling it out to serve people in like 5 hours, as you're ladling it out, you just pull those out. Make sure to look for those. And then chili powder. This is really, really, really simple chili. It's just meat, tomato juice, a couple of bay leaves, and some chili powder. I don't measure. Other people I know measure, but I'm not an exact cook like that. I just do enough to kind of skim the top of the tomato juice, just so you can see some color on there. Not an exact science at all. You can add corn, you can add whatever you want. I don't like adding corn though. My family does, I don't. And put the lid on. And now comes the best part about this. So, it is on high, it's plugged in, it's on. I'm gonna leave you here for the next 8 hours as you watch this boil, and then me pull the heat down a little. As soon as it starts boiling, I pull the heat down. But I'm gonna leave you here for like 6 hours, and you're gonna watch this, okay? So tell me when it boils, okay? Somebody text me when it starts to boil, okay? I'll see you later. Nah, I'm kidding, I ain't doing that to you. That's just crazy. So that's how I make my chili. And then I'll leave it sit there. Like I said, I'll leave it on for like 5 hours on high. But yeah, boils, and pull the heat back a little when it starts to simmer, and just leave it there, let it stew. Longer stews, the better it gets.